How's it going, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Town of Salem 2. In this video, we'll be playing an absolutely wild veteran match. Hope you enjoy. Alrighty, so we've entered the game as a veteran. We are number 13 on the list. There are 4 achievements that we need. Attack 5 or more people in one night. Kill 3 non-town members. Use all 3 alerts without killing any town members, and attack a war. So just like yesterday's video, we're gonna alert night 1, night 2, night 3, and hopefully not kill any town members. That's the plan. Not even gonna bait, not even gonna speak. Just alert. Let's get it. Okay, we just killed the Dreamweaver. Nice. Cool. So, if we get 2 more kills, we're in a very good spot. Just randomly killed the Dreamweaver, who, by the way, is probably furious because we didn't speak. So they just walked into a random veteran and paid the price. Gonna use 2 more alerts. Coven now know who we are. We could die to a Ritualist. Possibly. Potentially. I actually don't want to claim veteran. Could die to a Doomsayer too. There goes 9. There goes 7. There goes 10. Cool. And again, someone could steal my veteran claim. Kill Dreamweaver. I'm just going to bank on the fact that no one tries to steal my claim. The Trapper died too. So it's either 2 Shrouds or the Shroud got a double on night 1. Amnesiac got whacked. Oh wait, did I kill the... Wait a minute. How'd the Coroner die? Coroner disconnected. Okay. Okay, I was going to say, how the hell did the Coroner die? They say 5's got blood. Alright, 3 invest. 3 actually told me to make something up and get hung. And then it says I was witch last night, by the way. Okay, so the witch is going to actually throw people into us, probably. 5 says 3 is my ex. 3 whispered me saying it, make something up and get hung. Why you roblock me? Oh, wait, that was actually a good thing. I was going to go on 7. So 15's claiming town protect. I don't know, vote up 5. 1 for 1. Don't really care. A says, guys, is there a Jailor? One for 1. This guy says 12 no blood. And they say, so like... We're gonna let the obvious executioner slide. That's guilty. It's really your word against theirs. This whispering could have been anything. I mean, I didn't kill, so he is not wrong. 15 says, 12 confirms it. 3 is such an obvious X. 15 says, Inno for now. Bro, there's no way this gets Inno'd. 3 to 3. They say it's the best guess there. Get guilty's 2 says. They say get Innos. 5 had blood. Get 3 up. 15 really just saved 3. Or 5, I mean. We'll see what happens. I don't really care who gets lynched. I just prefer it being solved quickly. In a situation like this, I would recommend everyone guilty. There's no reason to ever vote Inno. All people abstained. They say 5 has blood. Get this MF out of the town. Guilty. This is X. It whispered me as much. 15 says we will see. 5 says he played too cocky. Would be a funny jest play. Maybe. I don't really believe 5. 2 says W Jester. So 6 goes for the Inno. I whispered you asking about your role. I hate playing XTY, 3 says. Wow, 3 was X. Alrighty. They say lol, 6 WTF. 2 says, huh, knew it. 6, you want to keep talking, they say. Believe everyone, they say. Dude, I really hope this witch doesn't just throw people into me. But, I'm gonna have to alert. I have to waste all those alerts. So the executioner gets destroyed. Now, fact of the matter is, 3 said, I whispered you asking about your role, right? That's probably the truth. Which means 5 made this up. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Keep in mind, 15 defended 5. Got him innoed. In a scenario where 5 actually should have been guiltied, but whatever. We got roll blocked. Okay, that's not too bad. Not too bad. I'm roll blocked. 6 was Tavern Keeper. Looks like this person roll blocked me. Yep. Roll block 15, roll blocked me. They say 11 is Shroud. Well, well, well. Oh, and the deputy just got killed, died to the Shroud. That really sucks for 8. I don't know. If there's 3 Coven in the match, that's actually a very tough one for Town to win. I'm not going to claim roll blocked, honestly. 5 says 2, no blood. 15 whispering 12, 2 says truth. Lots of whispers. 2 says I'm not a murderer. Alright, let's see what Town's got. They say 11, you want to explain the death note. Alright, it's gonna start happening. 15 says I am Town Protective. They say sure, I'm Shroud. Just outright. 2 says oh, fair enough. 11's the Shroud who got witched. They say could be 3 Coven. Who's claiming Town Protect? This is a passive town with no town investigatives. This sucks for me so much. I need 11 to not get upped. Eleven's gonna get control tonight into me. I have to alert. They said get 15 IMO. And we're out of time. That was a real quick vote. Yeah, I have to alert. This Shroud's going to get witched into me. They couldn't witch the Shroud into me yesterday because they already did it once. So ideally, the Shroud walks into me. I get another kill. But then I think Coven's going to be on track to winning. Maybe we will successfully be able to use our final alert and get that achievement. Just need no town members to walk into me right now. I'm acting real sauce. Wait, the serial killer went for me. What? There's a serial killer? Bro, where did you come from? Okay, 2 was Enchanter. Died to the Shrouds. They didn't try to control the Shrouds? I don't get it. I guess they threw the serial killer into me. Alright, one more alert, folks. One more alert. Nearly there. Maybe there's no witch in the game. Okay, there goes 12. Walked right into me. No, but 11 did get witched and they did get out of the Shroud. They say 14, no blood. I was attacked by both Coven and Shroud. Witch's book, it seems. Oh. So they controlled... Wait. They controlled the 11 into their own Enchanter. They say, thanks, Witch. Witch made me kill their teammate. 15 just says, I'll be real, I'm Arsonist. Okay. So, we could have been Dows all night too. Hopefully not. Remember, Coven knows who we are. Why did this guy just start claiming Arsonist right now? I'm saying 14, no blood. It's 2 Coven max. See if they start voting me. They say 2 could have been altered. Maybe. 15 says you need the majority. 5 says we can get Arso. Alright, keep Arso. They say let Shroud deal with Witch. They say, nah, safer to not vote. Yeah, let's just leave it. 15 says you can't kill me. And by the way, 15 could be Jester. They say if I die, you lose. Alright, giving Arso the win, lol. Anyways. One more alert. Like, I'm tempted to save, but there's a chance 11 just attacks me. They can't get control at the end because I got witched. 2 was not altered. They died to the Shroud directly. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. If I want to win, I have to not alert. But I think we get attacked. Yeah. Alright, nice. I don't know why the Coven still went for me. There was 3 non-town members. Well, we got it. Shroud attacked me. Coven went for me again. Yeah, 5 was Witch. And, dude, I had that called out on day 2. Like, that was called out on day 2. I guess they forgot I was Veteran. Hell yeah. Wait, we used all 3 alerts without killing any town members, right? Right? I don't know. Because we only got 1 achievement. 15, the Arsonist gets popped. Walked into me as well. Wait, did I kill the... I killed the Shroud and the Arsonist and the Witch. Oh, but 11's still in. How did 11 survive? Did 14 heal 11? Did you heal 11? Okay, nice. We got the second achievement too. They say 14 claimed Hex to me. How did you survive that 11? Shroud wins either way, lol, they say. 14 claimed Hex. They say I'm astral when shrouding. What's your role? They're voting 14. 11 says I forgot to unshroud. Guess that makes sense. They say, can there be more than 1 shroud? Kill me tonight anyways. They say hang 14, please. 1 says I'm shroud. Wait, what? We got 1 and 11 claiming Shroud. So wait, so is that what happened? They shrouded the Witch. So, that's why the Shroud attacked me. Well, regardless, I'm happy because we got the achievements we needed. Killed Dreamweaver. Killed SK. Killed Witch. Killed Arso. It is. I mean, we take those. We take those. Dude, silent veteran, by the way. Never spoke. Getting rollblocked was actually a blessing. And that serial killer from downtown, that was like nuts. I mean, hey, maybe sometimes you don't have to bait. 14 was Hexmaster. Honestly, I would have preferred the Hex Bomb. 2 Shrouds. 2 Shrouds. Rip Tarnation Vets. On God, they say. Why'd you walk into me twice? You knew I was Vet. 1 says, I said exactly 2 things this game. 12 says, I mean, I didn't know. Not you. Alrighty, so we've entered the game as a bodyguard. We're number 5 on the list. Achievements are up on the screen. Successfully protect someone from being attacked. Kill the Coven leader. And save someone from war, Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Well, good luck to us. Hopefully we can protect someone. Jimmy has gone out and left. Goodbye to Jimmy. Number 6. We're number 5. 7 says, hi guys. Oh, Jimmy didn't like that. 13 claims town investigator, says requesting town protective. Alright. Let's go on 13. Hopefully we get a kill. BG, night 1. 13. You guys think we kill someone immediately? And we get the achievement? Have yet to protect someone. Successfully. Nope. Not today. Let's see who got whacked. Just Jimmy. Jimmy was Baker. Alright. So the Coven probably hit an immune. Or maybe they got rollblocked or jailed. We're about to find out. Maybe a Conjuror's gonna pop out and just destroy someone. 14 gets knighted. 13 says 2 no visits. Okay. 14's claiming psychic. 2, 9, 12. 14 says, why am I knighted? Oh, 7 says attacked in jail. 7, you you can't know if you're attacked in jail. Yeah. That's TOS 1. And then 7 just goes, lol. 11 says, got him. 7 says, I'm so old school. You know, this would be a pretty cool Jester play. I mean, considering they said, hi, guys, and stuff. I don't know. Would be a really good Jester play. 13 says, best Jester play. 7, congrats. So 2's claiming spy. Also, if 2 visits 7 and Tiger was jailed, would 13 not have seen him visit? We got 4 claiming sheriff. Saying 1 not sus. 5 got witched. They say I'm town power. You Jailor? Maybe Monarch. I'll protect 12. I'll protect 12. Guilty. 12 needs protection. They could be Monarch. Wait, what? How does that get innoed? Bro, how do you guys inno that ever? Guilty that, bro. Jailor can't re-jail. Bro. Alright, we can protect this mayor. That's actually nuts. Wow, one's mayor. Hi again, you know me well. One mayor. Probably have to go on 12. Although, if we got a Jailor, Monarch, and a mayor, it's kind of hard to go on. Mayor, I swear I'll not doom you. Let Doom live. He can get Coven line says. 9 evil, right? Just because he says he's Doom doesn't mean he is Doom. Edo dis. Wow. I'm going to ask 13 what their actual role is. Or I'm going to ask 12 what their role is since Coven knows anyway. Are you Jailor or Mon? I'm TP. Okay, it was Medusa. Alright, cool. And then 9 goes, oh. They say, yeah. Which one? Because depending, if it's Monarch, there's no reason for me to go on him. Go on 1. See, just because he said he's Doom doesn't mean he is Doom. Still a witch out there somewhere. Still is a witch. Are you Jailor or Mon? I'm Town Protect. The guy says, yeah. Well, I got Witch, so I'm Town Power. Hopefully not Jailor. Good luck. Nice. Took down the werewolf. Successfully protect your target from being attacked. We take those. Yes, yes. 13 was werewolf. Not a tracker. Went on them night 1. Killed them night 2. Beautiful. Alright, add that one to the list. Now let's see how the game unfolds. Hopefully they can get this witch. And hopefully 14's not evil. Because they've been Monarch. That's the one good thing about Bodyguard. Once you've done your job, it's over. You can chill. Surprise, surprise. The tracker claim was actually werewolf. Oh, but it actually died to a Berserker anyway. And it got controlled into the mayor. Wow. That actually really sucks. So this guy would have died anyway. And the witch had discovered him. Well, at least 12's safe. Or it says 12's not sus. You check the town power claim. For sure 4's evil. Any lookout on mayor? I mean, does it make a difference? Again, is 2 not fake because they said 7 Tiger was jailed, but then they got tracked. Tracked going nowhere. Is 2 not just evil? Is this guy saying they bugged 1 and nothing happened? Anyway, they want to hang 9. Because 9 really wanted to, the Medusa. They say it could be 4 town powers, you never know. Could be a prosecutor. Is 10 claiming prosecutor secretly? I didn't want to call this out because I wasn't 100% sure. Did 2 actually visit the jailed person? Like, I don't know if it actually goes through. We'll find out. He says, I'm just a little guy on guard. Get him out of there. The child is evil. The child does not belong. We don't hurt children, right, guys, 10 says? Their name's Grandmama. Get them out of there. Alright, well, rest in peace to 9. GG. Now, was this witch? We'll see. What if it's Jester? They were acting Jestery. Doom can help us. Oh, they were witch. Doom can help us, the witch says. Alright, we got a Berserker and probably 2 more Coven. This is embarrassing. Alrighty, well. See if the Jailor's got it. What's the Monarch gonna do? That's the question. I mean, if you're the Monarch, why not just Monarch 1? Although the Berserker might jump in to number 1. To be fair, if the Monarch did try to do that, they would have died to the Werewolf. Alrighty. Who do we think ends up dead? Do we think 14 is even town? Because they could be Berserker. I see a lot of Berserkers claim Psychic. But 14 gets killed. And 10 gets killed. I think it was 14. I think it was 10. Did the Jailor execute? That looks like an execute. 10 leaves instantly. 10 was Jester. Died to a Shroud, actually. Alrighty, we got a hidden Shroud. Was not expecting that one. Kinda came out of nowhere. 13 has defense. Well, 13 dead. So did the Coven kill 14? No, 14 was the Shroud. Died to the Berserker. Okay. The evils are helping us. The trash is removing itself. Shroud killing the Jester. Berserker killing the Shroud. Gonna make it even harder for them to win. Still got a Jailor, still got a Mayor, still got a Monarch. Someone should get lynched today. Especially with the Mayor. 15 claims jailed. 4 says 15 was jailed. No Coven kills again. By the way. So what are they gonna do? Bugged 1, killed by birds. Bugged 2, nothing. They say 3, what's your claim? Is 3 the Jailor? Oh, 3's the Mon. So 12's the Jailor. Alrighty. So the Coven knows who the Jailor is. They say, and 8. Alright, I like that the Mayor's taking charge. That's what they should be doing. Take charge of that one. I'm X for 10. Let's get 8. Just take him away. Get him out of there. I'm X for 10. Never actually actively push 10. They say, sure, go ahead. I won't fight it. Now, the Jailor has a very easy execute tonight. A very easy execute. They say, sure, go ahead. I won't fight it. My target was 10. 11 whispering 12. You whispered the Medusa before he died. You didn't vote him. You didn't vote the witch either. You should have been able to repick someone when target dies. I mean, to be fair, their target just died. A says they just died. Goodbye to the debt collector. No one likes him. You know, I remember back in university, if you were like a 1 day late on your payments, they'd immediately call the debt collectors on you. And they'd hunt you down like an animal. Bad memories. Alright, there goes the Berserker. So. Is the Jailor going to execute a Coven? This guy was planning to claim Doomsayer too. You know, people started claiming Doomsayer as a fallback option when they got caught after they nerfed Doomsayer to make it only kill 1 person. But they reverted the change and it can kill 3 people now. So there's no point of ever claiming Doomsayer anymore. They can't just like get Coven for you. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't work that way. They could actually kill 3 people and completely change the game. Now, if you're 3, you probably want to knight 1 or 12 since you don't have protection anymore. I feel like the Jailor's going to die, but we'll see. The Jailor died. Well, goodbye to that dude. So it seems to be 2 Coven. Bob says, yeah, saw it coming. I mean, how do you not manage to execute anyone if there's 3 confirmed townies? They say, no clue how I stayed alive this long. 3, who did unite? Because they're whispering 1. 8 defense. Alright, let's see. Okay, 1 got knighted. Oh, but Death's just hopped in. Alrighty, Death might win. Wait a minute. We got 2 saying that someone got hexed. If this actually is a Hexmaster game, we're in trouble. 15 just says I'm Coven. No kills when I was jailed proves it, which is true. Who's claiming Spy? 11 says I'm Town Protect on the Monarch, which is bullcrap. 11's the one who whispered the Jailor. 11 says I outed the Medusa day too. You didn't out anyone, you're a Town Protect. And it would also kind of prove that you're a soul collector. But anyway, let's see. They're trying to vote 15, which is not good. 15 is the least likely to be the Soul Collector. So they voted up 11. 11's claiming Cleric. You know, the problem is I think Coven wins. Because I think they just kill one. And then it's GG. Like, it'll be a 2v2. And one's got 0 protection. The Jailor should have X'd. I literally called out to Medusa. You know, this guy was whispering the Jailor. If they were actually a town protect, they would have been on the Jailor. They just let the Jailor die. 11 says 15. You just claimed Coven. You can't be hexed. Alrighty. Well, there goes 11. 11, I said he knew I hexed 12. Yeah, there goes death. I think we just lose. Pretty sure Coven wins. I think we lose this because the Jailor was too timid. They should have just been executing left, right, and center. Like, if you know there's a Mayor, a Monarch, and yourself, everyone else is basically evil. If you know there's 2 Coven and a Berserker in the game, how'd you fail to execute, like, any of them? 11 says, no one wanted to kill the Mayor. Well, they're about to die. To be honest, I thought Coven would have gone after me earlier since they knew I was Jailor. But why didn't you execute if you knew you were going to die? There goes 1. 11 says, should have claimed Coven, honestly. I mean, it's probably not going to work because 15 was jailed and there was no Coven kill, so they had the evidence. Oh, no Hex Bomb, actually. Well, I guess it's GG's. Just the Monarch. And someone else. I don't know what the other person is. 1, not sus. 12, not sus. 15, jailed. I guess 2 really is a spy. 4 says, I am sheriff. Not sus. 4 says, it's 2 or 15. They say, just get 15. I'm pretty sure this is 2v2. Yeah, 4's not voting. 4 was the evil. They say, bro, 2, why vote me? They say, 4, vote 15. They claimed Coven yesterday. 15 says, he won't. They say, please hurry up and vote. Yeah, 4 says, but he's not sus. That's funny. GG, boys. GG. Yeah, this really was Town's game to win. I mean, if the Jailor literally just executed a single person, it was winnable. Very winnable. In fact, I think the Jailor saved this Monarch's life because I think the Monarch would have knighted one and died to the Werewolf. 15 claims Town killing. That's like a guaranteed X. 4 claims Sheriff. That's a guaranteed X. Oof. They kept the Monarch alive. Ooh. Okay, this should be a Hex Bomb, though. Should be a Hex Bomb. By the way, if this is Spy, it does mean if they tried bugging someone and that person was jailed, the tracker sees him not visit. Is this Werewolf? Try tracking him. 2 didn't visit. 2 went to 7. Tiger was jailed, so it counts as a non-visit. Clarifies that one. 11 says, why didn't 15 get hanged? 2v2. They say 4 is Jester or X. 4 and 3 whispering. How is there no Hex Bomb yet, by the way? I said too many evils in this game. We had no chance. It's saying we didn't have a chance is definitely not true. This was a very winnable game. Even though we had low numbers, it was super winnable. Well, 3 gets upped. 4 says, GG, well played, Town. Not sure what that was about yesterday, but alright. 3 says, so you're Coven, yes? Dude, it's... 3 Coven games are generally not really a thing. Like, you gotta assume it's 4 Coven every single time. Although it'd be funny if 4 was X, but if they're X, 15 gets tormented, so they're not X. 4 says, Flummery, my finger slipped, mate. You know, this is Mon. Ha! Rest in peace to number 3. They were actually pretty far away from the Hex Bomb. Flummery, my finger slipped again. I'm so sorry, mate. Living goes, bruh. That's one of the bad things about Bodyguard. Although you get to watch the game from afar once you've protected someone, generally you're going to watch Town blow it, and there's nothing you can do about it. Because if I could speak to this Jailor, I would have said, dude, execute this, execute that. But we couldn't do that. GG's. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Click the video on your screen, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.